The American Midwest has some of the most productive soil on Earth. That's why it's often called America's breadbasket. But in the deep of winter, that soil gets a breather, while farmers like Rob Schaefer stay busy. There are cattle that need to be fed. Rob's family has been farming for 5 generations here in the heart of Illinois, and a lot has changed in that time.
My dad never had to worry about a global market, but my brother and I have to worry about a global market.
And they have reason to be concerned. In 2018, Trump sought to punish China for unfair trade practices. He imposed major levies on $200 billion worth of Chinese imports during his first term as president. That pushed China, the biggest buyer of American agricultural exports, to implement retaliatory tariffs of their own. The prospect of a renewed cycle of tit-for-tat tariffs in Trump's second term is reigniting those concerns.
We need China to keep buying, and it's a huge dollar amount, okay, for both countries. So there's a lot of their stuff coming into us and us going to them, and that's like I said, we need fair trade, okay, and equal trade so that we can move our products. They need our products. We want to sell them to them. They want to buy them.
In a recent study modeling a worst-case scenario in which Chinese tariffs on U.S. goods rise by as much as 60% and retaliatory tariffs from other countries increase by 10%, economists predicted significant export losses for the U.S. agricultural sector, with grains seeing the biggest hit. A few hours northwest, this time in central Iowa. Farmer Dave Walton is also bracing himself for what may come, at a time where a global grain oversupply has already weighed on profits.
The ag economy is not really that good right now. We've seen a drop in our prices. Profitability is going to be down for next year, get down fairly significantly. And if we see another trade war, we're going to go from break even to a little above to negative territory. So that's going to be fairly devastating to us.
And Dave points out that increased tariffs on farm exports won't just impact the agricultural sector, but bring knock-on effects with them.
It trickles down through the U.S. economy. Farm equipment manufacturers, seed companies, chemical companies, and even the amount of money that I can spend locally with dealerships and at the restaurants and grocery stores. That all trickles down through the economy.
The first time around, the pain the tariff war brought upon farmers was such that the government eventually stepped in with subsidies. But farmers here say they would take free trade over handouts any day, and hope that this time the Trump government will have learned from what they view as the incoming president's past mistakes.
No, never have been.